Survival games push you to your limits, crafting, scavenging, and fighting to stay alive in brutal worlds. In this video, we're diving into the best survival games on Xbox Game Pass, so get ready to test your survival skills. Let's jump in. Hunt Showdown 1896 is a tense survival game set in eerie, swampy Louisiana. You play as a bounty hunter, tracking deadly monsters while competing with other players for rewards. The game feels real, with slow, heavy weapons that make every shot important. You also need to listen for sounds that warn you of danger, whether it's monsters or sneaky players. It's tough to learn, especially solo, but once you get the hang of it, the thrill of surviving or escaping with loot is amazing. The community is surprisingly friendly, with experienced players helping newcomers. If you enjoy challenging games that require strategy and patience, Hunt Showdown 1896 is definitely worth trying. Lightyear Frontier is a unique survival game with no combat or danger. Instead, you build a farm on an alien planet while driving a powerful mech. The game has a peaceful vibe. You plant crops, build your base, and explore a beautiful world. The mech makes farming fun, whether you're vacuuming crops or spraying water to clean pollution. At first, the mech feels slow and can't carry much, but upgrades make movement and farming much smoother. One downside is that the early access story is short, ending after about 15 hours. But if you enjoy building and relaxing rather than following a big story, this game is a great fit. For a cozy, laid-back survival experience with mech-powered farming, Lightyear Frontier is worth trying. Stalker 2 is a survival horror first-person shooter set in the treacherous world of The Zone, where radiation, mutants, and harsh survival mechanics push you to your limits. Blending horror with FPS action, the game features a non-lemon story where your choices shape the outcome, leading to multiple endings. Managing hunger, sleep, bleeding, and radiation adds tension, while the dynamic weather and day-night cycle keep every moment unpredictable. Visually, the game is breathtaking, using advanced photogrammetry for realistic environments. It also supports mods allowing customization. Robin Hood Sherwood Builders is a survival game that blends RPG and city building elements. You play as Robin Hood, gathering resources, building a village, and stealing from the rich. You must manage food and water while expanding your community. Build houses and production facilities to keep villages safe. The world is large, with 4 big zones full of side quests, royal carriage robberies, and ancient ruins hiding loot. Some quests feel repetitive and combat needs work. Archery is too strong and enemy AI can be unpredictable. Dialogue scenes also lack emotion. Despite its flaws, the game offers a fun survival experience with a unique twist. It's rough around the edges but has a lot of potential. Core Keeper is a survival game that blends building, exploring, and combat, all set in an underground world. It feels like a mix of Minecraft, Valheim, and Stardew Valley. You'll dig through dark caves, discover biomes like deserts and oceans, and gather resources to build your base. The game balances danger and creativity, letting you craft weapons like the Grabzooka while also farming and cooking. You can play with up to 8 friends, making the adventure even more fun. Combat starts simple, but improves as you craft better gear. The game's moody lighting and smooth animations add to its charm. Inventory management can be tricky, but the fun gameplay makes up for it. If you enjoy survival and crafting, Core Keeper is worth trying. Generation Zero is a survival game set in a haunting 1980s Swedish countryside overrun by killer robots. Its eerie atmosphere creates an immersive world, but the experience is held back by several issues. Combat feels frustrating as robots detect you too easily, making stealth nearly impossible. Adrenaline shots are overly abundant, turning fights into a repetitive cycle of dying and reviving. Exploration lacks direction, often leading to aimless wandering. Playing with friends can be frustrating since progress only saves for the host. Bugs and glitches further add to the frustration, making survival more difficult for the wrong reasons. While the setting is fantastic, Generation Zero struggles with clunky combat and technical problems, preventing it from reaching its full potential. Pal World is a survival RPG where you live alongside creatures called pals. You can capture, train, and use them in combat, for labor, or even as food in desperate times. Each pal has unique abilities, adding depth to fast-paced battles, especially with mounted combat. However, occasional glitches can be frustrating. Base building is enjoyable but somewhat restrictive, and larger pals can get in the way. Exploration feels rewarding with diverse biomes and fast travel points. The game balances challenge and fun with crafting and survival mechanics like making torches for nighttime. While it could benefit from better building options, improved capturing, and fewer bugs, its addictive gameplay and stunning world make it a solid choice for RPG and creature collecting fans. Grounded shrinks you down to the size of an ant, turning an ordinary backyard into a vast, exciting world. You'll explore towering apple cores, giant baseballs, and more, while battling bugs and building shelters. The game offers 4 teenage characters from the 90s, each embarking on a mystery-filled adventure to uncover why they've shrunk and how to return to normal. Survival is key as you face tough challenges, fight massive bosses, and meet new allies. The detailed world feels immersive, with realistic bugs, plants, and physics. Sound effects and music heighten the tension, especially in battles. With great graphics, constant discoveries, and multiplayer options, Grounded is a thrilling choice for adventure lovers who enjoy exploration and teamwork. DayZ is a hardcore survival game set in a zombie apocalypse. Your only goal is to stay alive, but that's not easy. The world is full of danger: zombies, wild animals like wolves and bears, and other players who might try to take your stuff. You'll need to find food, water, weapons, and gear to survive. There are 2 massive maps, Chernarus and Livonia, covering nearly 400 square kilometers. You can team up with others or go solo to avoid betrayal. Survival isn't just about fighting. Weather conditions, hunting, and finding shelter are just as important. On PC, mods let you add new maps, weapons, and more for fresh experiences. DayZ is tough, unpredictable, and rewarding for those who can handle the challenge. Medieval Dynasty is a survival game with a village building twist. You start as a lone settler in a vast medieval world, gathering resources, hunting, and crafting to survive. But survival is just the beginning. You'll also build and manage your own village, recruiting villagers, assigning jobs, and ensuring their well-being. One of its best features is customizable difficulty. You can adjust settings like bandit raids, making it either a hardcore survival challenge or a relaxing building experience. However, leveling up can feel slow and repetitive, sometimes requiring excessive crafting just to gain experience. The tutorials are also lacking, leading to trial and error early on. Despite this, watching your village grow is incredibly rewarding. If you enjoy survival games but prefer a more relaxing experience, Astroneer is a great choice. This space exploration game lets you gather resources, build bases, and explore colorful planets without any combat. Its bright cartoon-like graphics and chill atmosphere make it a joy to play. You can go solo or team up with friends, which makes everything faster and more fun. Managing oxygen can get repetitive, but it adds a layer of challenge. One of its best features is how easily you can move buildings and create unique bases. Recent updates introduced new game modes, including hardcore and permadeath for those seeking more difficulty. For a calm, creative survival game that shines in co-op, Astroneer is well worth playing. Ark Survival Ascended is a remastered version of Ark. Survival Evolved, rebuilt with Unreal Engine 5 for stunning visuals and a smoother experience. The environments look incredibly realistic with detailed dinosaurs and lush landscapes that make the world feel more alive. Building bases is much easier now with smoother structure placement, taller walls, and more customization options. Gameplay improvements like better hitboxes and balanced progression make survival more enjoyable. A great addition is wild baby dinosaurs roaming the world, adding to the immersion. While the game had a rough launch with bugs and delays, most major issues have been patched. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the series, Ark Survival Ascended feels fresh and is well worth playing. State of Decay 2 is a zombie survival game where you lead a group of survivors in a post-apocalyptic world. You'll scavenge for supplies, upgrade your base, and make tough choices that shape your community's fate. The procedurally generated open world keeps each playthrough fresh and unpredictable. Combat is simple yet satisfying, with survivors growing stronger and unlocking new skills over time. Managing resources and morale is just as important as fighting zombies, adding depth to the experience. The game offers multiple modes, including a sandbox survival mode, a story campaign, and a defense mode. Co-op multiplayer lets you team up with friends for even more fun. No Man's Sky is a massive RPG that offers endless exploration across unique planets filled with diverse creatures. You can engage in space battles, fishing, cooking, and base building, all with seamless transitions between space and planets. While late-game content is rewarding, progression can feel unbalanced, with too many early rewards and repetitive elements. The space anomaly makes accessing late-game content too easy, affecting the sense of progression, while permadeath mode limits expedition access. Combat, movement, and base building could use improvements, but the game continues to evolve with frequent updates. Despite its flaws, No Man's Sky remains a unique and immersive experience, making it a great choice for fans of space exploration and adventure RPGs. Minecraft is a fantastic couch co-op game where you and your friends can build, explore, and create together. Its simple, charming visuals hide a world full of endless possibilities. In survival mode, you gather resources, craft tools, and build your world. It's a rewarding challenge, though the crafting system can be tricky without guidance. Many players look up tips to navigate it more easily. For a more relaxed experience, Creative Mode offers unlimited resources, letting you build anything without worrying about survival. It's a stress-free way to play and unleash creativity. Exploration is a big part of the game, from mining deep caves to venturing into the dangerous Nether. While setting up multiplayer takes time, playing together makes Minecraft an unforgettable experience. And that wraps up our list of the best survival games on Xbox Game Pass. Whether you're braving the wilderness, surviving in space, or fighting off the undead, these games will keep you on edge. Which one is your favorite? Or did we miss a survival gem? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss more gaming content.